Hello, my name is Nika. I'm on the Preceptors team. I will be doing a video on how to apply for your CRNA Student Nurse Resident Preceptorship grant. Right now, we are on the website. If you scroll down, you will get to how to apply. In order for us to process your reimbursement, you need a personal statewide vendor number. It does not expire, but you do need to keep it up to date. So if you have any demographic changes, whether you change your name or address, you will have to keep that account updated just like you would any other account like your nursing license, etc. And now you are on the Office of Financial Management's website. This is where you would register for your personal statewide vendor number. There's a couple options. The first option is an electronic form on DocuSign or a PDF. If you are filling out a PDF form, you will have to sign with a pen. They do not accept electronic signature via this method. You'll have to fill it out manually and scan it and email it to pforms@ofm.wa.gov. We do not recommend faxing or mailing. It will delay them getting the documentation and or get lost. Now we will go over the form real quick. If you have any questions, there's instructions up top on the first page, and the form is only one page. There's a few questions that you have to skip, such as question number 2 and 4. You're applying for a personal statewide vendor number. So filling out a business name will actually automatically issue you a doing business as. For some folks, accidentally filling out their facility name. So please just leave it blank and leave number 4 blank as well. You are not signing up for a corporation or a partnership. You are signing up as an individual using your social security. Please check and fill it out for as a social security, not a tax ID. And one last thing for vendor number is mailing address. And this part in question number 5, they will ask for your legal address. Please make sure this matches. If you have an apartment number on Part A, please make sure you have an apartment number on here as well. If there's any discrepancy, they will not issue you your vendor number. It takes about 10 business days to get your personal statewide vendor number from the Office of Financial Management. If you haven't heard from them, please reach out to them. They will email you your statewide vendor number. The next step is filling out the preceptor verification of our form. This is very straightforward, but we'll go over it real quick. I put in red as an example of how we want you to fill it out. Put your last name, first name, same with the student's name, last name, first name, the type of clinical settings, whether it was at the ER, surgery center, and the date of the preceptorship experience. So, for example, if you were with John on September 20th for 5 hours and 30 minutes, put that down. And if you're with John again for a different day, John at surgery center the next day, put that date and the hours. And we do 30 minutes increments, so we don't need to be exact to down to the minute. You do not need to do 5.15 hours if it's 5 hours and 10 minutes. Just put 5 hours, and if it's 5 hours and a half or 5 hours and 40 minutes, just round to the nearest 30 minutes increment. Um, Once you start putting these down, make sure the total number of hours meet the requirement, which is 80 hours per academic year or fiscal year, as you call it. And the last step would be have the program director from Gonzaga sign it. He will sign attesting that you have completed those hours with those students at that time, clinical setting, and all the information are true. So the requirement is 80 hours. Once you get 80 hours, you can submit this form. I recommend maybe having it on your desktop at work or your computer. Once you're done with each day, just fill it out. That way you don't have to go back at the end of the year and keep track of all the dates you've preset. And last but not least, our actual application. It is online on SurveyMonkey. But please have this done because it will ask you to upload the verification form in this CRNA preceptor hours reporting form. And now we will go over the CRNA preceptor hours reporting form. We just like to put our deadline and requirements on top of the page. If you have any questions, go back to the website. Everything should be there. Again, statewide vendor number is a required information, so you are not able to complete the application without it. These are the links you can use to obtain the vendor number, or you can go to our website. This is the format we wanted, so usually it's SWV, statewide vendor number 0, followed by 6-digit unique number, and -00, and this way we know a lot of people will try to skip this question. We want to just make sure you are putting an accurate and valid information that we require. By putting your name, we know that all the information above is true and accurate. Next, very straightforward, your name, the last 4-digit, and your date of birth. Let's say I was born today, and your license number. Please put the email address you frequently check. And for a phone number as well, please put your personal phone number. Please do not put your work number. It will be hard for us to reach you if we are trying to get additional information. Same with your mailing address. It must match your tax ID, healthcare license, and most importantly, the Office of Financial Management. If we mail out a check, it will use the address you have on this account. And if, for example, you move during, in between the time you fill your application out, please let us know and keep your Office of Financial Management account up to date. So as soon as you move, if you're changing your address and healthcare license, please do it for the OFM as well. Let's just say 123 Street, Olympia, zip code. All right, this is where you upload the verification form. So you click on here and upload a file and then put in the the name of the facility you work at. Please don't write any abbreviations just because a lot of places there's a few St. Joseph Hospital, we want to make sure we have the right um, facility for our reports. So we can say, I'll take care Tacoma Jet. And then click next once you have everything ready. And this is the WAC 246840533. Make sure you meet all of these requirements. And this is an optional question: is receiving the financial incentive a key factor in becoming a student nurse preceptor? Type in your name. And this is the last important question is that you understand you will be redirected to receive a confirmation email for your record. So this way you have a record that you have completed this application. For some reason, if we lost an application and you have proof that you have done it, we will ask for that confirmation. And it's just nice to keep it as a record that you've completed it. Without it, people will send us duplicate, and duplicates will delay payment. So when you click done, it will lead you to this page. And once you click that, it will ask you to type in your email and it will send you a confirmation. Thank you for precepting. And if you have any questions regarding your application or the program, please reach out to Vicky or I. Victoria is the nurse on the team, and this is our contact information. If you haven't subscribed to the Board of Nursing email updates yet, please do so. If we make any changes to our submission process or any information regarding this grant, we will send you an email. There's also important updates from other units on the board. If you would like to receive those updates, please click subscribe and enter your email. Thank you.